Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. We're back here at the scene of the crime. What was I so fucking mad about in that last video? I was thinking about it afterwards. I was like, what was I so mad about? I was so cross for no reason. Like, I was so angry. I was actually like going off about everything. I was like, oh, this tea I didn't... And actually, do you know what the stupidest thing about it was? Was that, like, the tea that I was drinking was tea that I actually chose for myself. I never actually made that point. All I was complaining about was how much tea I have in my cupboard. That's all I could find to complain about. And I never actually mentioned the fact that the tea that I... Oh, that's not good. I never actually mentioned the fact that the tea that I was actually drinking, the nettle tea, was actually one that I like. I only have 2 tea bags left of it. Well, actually, I finished it yesterday. I drank the last one. I failed to mention that. Complaining about that, complaining about air, humidity. I don't know what was wrong with me yesterday. I was just on my attitude bullshit. Well, do you know what? It ended on a high note because I was taking ownership of the day. Even though there were like issues, even though I was like thinking, oh, this kind of like weather is after like imperiling my my plans for the day. I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna go and have the day anyway. Do you know the thing? Oh yeah, he's there getting off to the idea of radio waves. What do I got here? Do I have a Purse Kerberry? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the Purse Kerberry. No, I don't. I have a full heal. Oh my god, it's the Purse Kerberry. This is just funny. And you know what? As proof of the fact that I'm in a better frame of mind today, we're going back to our stalling bullshit. Yuck, 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 yuck. Oh, you were in the well? Oh my god. Was that farmer guy in the original Crystal? This is another example of like how I don't know the difference between regular Crystal and Crystal Legacy. I know they both have Suicune on the box. There's Jinx. Jinx, 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 Jinx. Yeah, you think I'm scared of that? It's like one of the weakest attacks in the game. I don't think there's a point in Sandstorm in this one. I'm afraid that like what I don't want to happen is to get frozen. That was like a perfect cue for me actually to get frozen, right? I know that's what you were waiting for. Don't think I didn't know what thoughts were running through your mind there. Once girl talk gets going, I remember like I flirted with the idea. I think I actually almost did it in maybe I should have used Sandstorm. I actually almost did it in Pokemon Shield. Joe, like that. What's that move that Shuckle knows where it like swaps the where it swaps your like attack stats and your defense stats, and you just get like a crazy powerful like you end up with like a Shuckle that has like 60 defense and like 200 attack or some shit like that. That is crazy. It'd actually be fun for like Trick Room maybe. Because like the first attack, obviously you're going to go last, but then like Shuckle is crazy freaking slow. The next one you're going to go crazy. We need to get out of here and heal. I'm realizing. So yeah, today is the morning. It's 7 a.m. on the morning of the Wednesday, the 14th of October. And you know what? Yesterday turned out to be a nice day after all. I walked into town. I walked into town. I did my bit of shopping. I came home, had a nice relaxing day. did the cooking. I did end up, right, so I ended up making the risotto with the saffron and lemon risotto with the scallops, with the pan-fried scallops, and it was delicious. And do you know what I also did? You see, so do you know the way on scallops you have like the scallop meat part and you have the coral, like you have the white part and the kind of orange part, right? The coral. And like not everybody likes the coral. I love the coral fried, but not everybody does. So, and my partner is one of those people who doesn't like eating the coral. So what I decided to do was I removed the coral and I made like a little soup out of that, like a tiny little soup out of that for the Laugh It Up fuzzball. As like a little appetizer. Do you know the other code? The password to the boss room? I think it's Raticate Tail. Raticate Tail? I thought though, like, okay, so wait a second. In my last video, I thought that the Murkrow knew the password to the... I thought that the Murkrow knew the password to the boss's room, but the Murkrow is in the boss's room, so how'd you get to the... Oh no, I needed to go and heal. What am I doing? My Pokemon are all gonna fucking eat shit and die. Sterling has like 30 HP. Coughing. Or whatever. We can deal with a coughing. Girl talk, maybe not. Do you know what? Let's just heal up. We're lemonading. And yeah, it turned out really nicely. Speaking of like scallops, I finished season 16 of well, if that's the way you feel about it, that's not gonna kill me, you know. That literally did like fuck all. You want self-destruct all you want. How come I didn't get to do my defense curl? Did I? I didn't get to do my defense curl. What a ripoff. And then we got this fucking Raichu who's like, who looks like fucking Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Looks like... Literally, like, what the hell is this? I've never seen this sprite before. This Raichu sprite is so fucking chunky. This really is... I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Girl talk, I think you're gonna be taking an early shower. Funnily enough, if you could be fully paralyzed, that would actually help. No, of course not. Of course not. So I finished season 16 of Hell's Kitchen. This has now this has now officially become the Let's Play where I talk about Hell's Kitchen, right? We could just survive one Thunderbolt. Give him the Thunderbolt, Raichu. I don't think I can. This guy is fucking intimidating. I swear. I've never seen that, like, that Raichu sprite that looks like he, like, can lift 300 pounds without breaking a sweat. He's like he's probably some, like, scientifically, genetically modified Raichu or something like that. Okay, so this is the way out, isn't it? Yes. Because this is where we met Lance. Where's Lance now with his, like, special juju that he gives you? So yeah, this is the Let's Play where we talk about Hell's Kitchen, because I'm watching Hell's Kitchen so much while at this time of my life, right? And the thing is, like, I finally reached my most recent goal. My most recent goal has been, like, okay, I just need to get to Season 17. Because Season 17 is, like, the All-Stars season where they bring back people who didn't win from previous seasons. And I just really need to see it. Apparently, it goes infinite, like, from what Empolo has been saying. Like, and some of the people that I see they bring back, like, Robin is there, Elise is there, Barbie is there. That's all you need to know. The three of those people in one building at any one time, it's going to go crazy. Let me see, who are we leading with now? Do you know what? Let's stick with our girl talk strategy. Why not? Is this not, like, Mars or whatever her name is? Or Maxine? She's, like, the admin. She's gonna have, like, she's gonna look like Delia Dietz from Beetlejuice. No, it's not. So what's the one I'm thinking of where she has... Oh no, that's the grunt. The admin is the one that's like... Delia Dietz from Beetlejuice. But you know what? I'm glad I got to the end of season 16, because like season 16, I have to say, is like has been like one of the least kind of enjoyable seasons to watch. Like, it has not been great. Like the like for me, like at least other seasons, either they were kind of like, so Hell's Kitchen goes like one of three ways, right? Either they're all kind of like, either you have like lots of talent, right? So one of the seasons was like that, where it's like, oh my god, like actually the majority of the chefs here are really good. So like there's great kind of competition between them. Or else, right, sometimes you have like a lot of them that where there's lots of big personalities, right, and they kind of hit off of each other, and they end up like, and there ends up being like a lot of drama, and that becomes extremely enjoyable to watch. Or else what also happens is you have like kind of like people that are absolute dog water, where they're awful, and that becomes kind of interesting to watch as well. Or people that are crazy, like you just have people that are insane, like Raj, right? The season with Raj in it. Do you know what the sandstorm subsided, of course, just at that very moment. I'm not sure what I feel about this sandstorm strategy. I'm not sure like whether I like having like an extra turn of setup for girl talk. I'm thinking, sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. I can't hit the button right now. Hit the button, turn me on. Can we just hit you one more time? Do that to me one more time. Once is never enough. Thank you. Was that so hard? So yeah, like, and this season, this would have been the perfect one for girl talk as well. Do you know what? Let's send out Strong Zero. This season was kind of like neither here nor there. Like I didn't really like. First of all, the blue team had a lot of assholes in it. Like the blue team was just full of shitheads. They were just like, I don't know, they were just awful. They were just not good people. Like you had like only one or two of them where I was like, okay, you're tolerable. Like Coop was tolerable. He didn't kind of buy into the BS. Devin was just kind of like, he wasn't great, but at least he wasn't an asshole. And then every single other person on the blue team was just a dickhead. Right, you had Big Baby Andrew, you had like Johnny, who was just like a prick, you had Paulie, who was like, who I think actually Paulie has regrettably passed away since then, is what I understand. Do you know the password? Slowpoke Tail. Yeah, but it's Slowpoke Tail and Raticate Tail, now I know it. So joke's on you. Do I have a... Oh my god, it's the person Kirby. What are we doing, healing? Do you know what? We're lemonading. What can we do here? I wonder if they changed, like, oh my god, I wonder if, do they count, I wonder if they count, like, the boss as, like, I'm Buddy and I'm the boss. I wonder if they count that as being an actual boss, and did they change their like, setup? This is the way out, isn't it? Yes. So then this is the way back up. So yeah, they were just assholes. Like they were actually like sometimes you have people who they're kind of pricks because that's who they are, right? And just kind of deal with it, I guess. But what was that sentence even? But like, I don't know. They seem to be like, there was this whole like part of the show where, I should probably save, right? There was this whole part of the show where they were just like intentionally bullying the other team, and it was a hard watch for me. Like the kind of shit that they were like, the kind of shit they were saying. It's Cyrus, leader Giovanni. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, we have been in hiding, but we're certain he'll be back. Someday, to assume command again, I won't let you interfere with our plans. What matters is our plan? The, oh, Archer, that's who it is. So, oh, well, this isn't great, to be honest. This isn't great. Do you know what? Krang. Because if it's like a poison type attack, at least Krang can tank it. The, like, there was this whole part of the season where they were just intentionally, like, and they even discussed, like, it was orchestrated, and, like, that's what they showed on the television, right? That's what they showed on the episode. Imagine what they didn't show. Like, they're literally, like, talking to each other about how they're going to, like, bully and degrade the other team. Like, I just didn't like what I was seeing. So that was tough. Like, on the blue team, there was nobody that you could kind of really get behind, right? And then on the red team, there were like, there was no people, I don't know, people just weren't really likable either. Like, there was nobody on the red or the blue team where I was like, oh my god, I really like you. You know, like the way that Sterling was so likable, or like Rochelle was so likable, or... So you always have these characters where you're like, you know what, I dig you, you know? They were terrible teams, they worked against each other more than they worked with each other. Like, there was very kind of mostly like very middle of the road quality overall on the teams. It was just not a good season of Hell's Kitchen. So like, and that's why other seasons I've watched over the course of like 2.5 days or something like that. I've just mainlined it. But this season, like, that, it was like tough to get through. There was nothing that made me like really want to... There was nothing that made me like really want to continue watching it all the time, you know? Oh, this would have been a perfect one for Hard Hat. It could have been a Hard Hat summer. Yesterday was enough of a Hard Hat summer. We had enough side talk yesterday. Me with all my aggravation, all my attitude, all my fuck your life. The, why did I do that? just bite you. So yeah, like, it just wasn't a great season of Hell's Kitchen overall at all. So do you know what? I'm looking forward to season 17. Like I honestly think out of the seasons that I watched more recently, so I think what did I start with? Was it like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like 16 has easily been the worst. Like, it just wasn't good at all. Like, the only reason I finished it was because I was like, oh, well, I guess I have to, you know? You keep using frustration all you want. I'm just gonna start rolling. Rolling. Was that like the, Oh yeah, that was that stupid Kid Rock song that The Undertaker had as his entrance theme. Remember, there was this like time when The Undertaker turned from being like this gothic kind of like crypt keeper character or whatever, like from an Undertaker, to being like a biker. And like, when did that happen? He went on some sort of spiritual journey and decided he wasn't some sort of ghoul anymore. Instead, he was a biker. Instead, he was an American badass. That was around the same time Kane took off his mask and was just like, yeah, now I'm an ugly bald guy. It's like... Oh my god. Smell you later, loser. Now, what does this Murkrow tell us now? The password is, Hail Giovanni. Giovanni is good. Giovanni is great. We surrender our will as of this date. So that's the password we need to get into the electrode chamber. That's the password we need to enter electrode. How many times am I going to make that stupid joke? That game isn't actually even that good. Like those Spider-Man games, like I remember playing them a lot when we were children, right? I remember playing them an awful lot when we were children. Like Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. Oh, here's the one that looks like freaking Thing. Are you going to be the admin now that looks like Delia Deetz from Beetlejuice? Oh no, Lance is going to kick your ass. Spread the fun around. Oh, we get to have a foursome with Lance. So is this Maxine now? None of them are called Maxine, are they? Yeah, this is the Delia Deetz one. Ariana, that's her name. If you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I am going to go insane, and I am taking you with me! Freaking Otho. Otho. Hard hat. It's a hard hat summer, y'all. Get it right. So yeah, today is Wednesday the 14th of August. Back to work today. So I need to leave in maybe about a half an hour. I have enough time to finish like finish this Rocket game corner or whatever. I have enough time to finish this like Rocket game corner. I wonder if Surf would do more. There's something that tells me like Arbok has like quite good defense for like randomly, but I don't know what's telling me that. The yeah, then it actually looks really nice outside today. Like if I look outside my window, it's kind of like it's a nice kind of like a sky blue sky, like a pale blue sky. Oh, Ancient Power has 10 PP. I wonder did they change that? I feel like Ancient Power used to have like only, like originally only had, I think it still only has 5 PP. For some reason. Go Strong Zero! You're the Rock of Gibraltar. And Hard Hat. Everyone's leveling up now because Girl Talk is just about to level up as well. Persian. Speaking of Girl Talk, well no, maybe this is like a Sterling battle. The it looks really beautiful outside, like the absolutely perfect day to just have an elegant walk up to work. Don't be doing that, please. I was actually toying with the idea of teaching Mud Slap to Sterling as well. I don't know what all I've been thinking about is what can I teach Sterling. They must have done something with like Flareon stats as well, because no way like Flame Wheel as like a special attack normally does this much. I feel like they must have like done the same way that I had that theory with Togetic. Like I feel like they've changed like the stats a little bit to make them more conducive to the type of moves that these Pokemon are learning. Murkrow. Well, that's another Hard Hat kind of a bat. Well, no, what about Girl Talk? This could have been a perfect opportunity for Girl Talk. We could have had some Girl Talk with Ariana. So yeah, that's the plan. Walk up to work, have a nice relaxing day. It's Wednesday, so that's the nice thing about like, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh my god, we got like the all stats up from Ancient Power just in time to switch out to another Pokemon. Vileplume. And well, this is another a Sterling opportunity. The cat is asleep. I remembered what we used to call that thing. Did I already talk about this? Do you remember I was talking about her like cat tree and how we call it the well, no, what do we call it? We used to call it the skyscraper. We used to call it her skyscraper. Well, now we call it her gravity nest. After that time we were playing Wingspan, and that whole scenario of misreading cavity nest as gravity nest. So now she's up in her gravity nest. That swiftly overtook I could become an executive. Maybe it's time to, like, change for a career change. I'd love, like, the game where you get to be part of Team Rocket. It'd be fun. We have much bigger plans. All that matters is our plan. Rockets to power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. Foo 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 foo. They have, like, a unique laugh, like a One Piece character. But I did have that idea. Another freaking... Sorry, Lance is just yapping. I did have this other idea for another Pokemon playthrough, of course, right? Like, I did have this idea that wouldn't it be cool to do, like, the same way I did, like, the Ash playthrough of Pokemon Yellow. It'd be cool to do, like, the Team Rocket playthrough of Pokemon Yellow and have, like, Meowth instead of Pikachu, and, like, have, like, Arbok and Weezing and Lickitung and Victory Bell. So that was like one of my other ideas. Look, these Electrodes are so happy. We need to send them, like, Seymour. I'm pretty sure they're just going to, like, try self-destructing on us, or like exploding on us, and Strong Zero will be able to tank that without issue. I'm really impressed with, like, Strong Zero's HP as well, actually. I didn't think like the Strong Zero's HP would be so good. And I'm living for this, like, Pin Missile being actually a usable bug attack. I'm so happy. Like, it seems like what they've done is they've given Pin Missile and Leech Life a buff, and Twin Needle, maybe, I don't know, I haven't, like, used it yet. And then they've used, like, Twin Needle as a good attack to be able to give other bug-type Pokemon where... Well, no, Silver Wind doesn't exist in this game. That's not until Gen 3. But it looks like they've like, kind of made the bug-type way more viable by just kind of, like, fixing some of the moves. Because, like, I remember when... Like, I remember in this game when, like, Mega Horn, like, when we learned of the existence of Mega Horn, and we were like, holy shit, an actual really strong bug-type attack, where did this come from? And, but I think, like, in this game, only Heracross could learn it, maybe Seaking as well. But, like, Heracross is the only bug Pokemon that can learn Mega Horn in this game, I think. And then, what else can we use here? Let's go Girl Talk. Because Girl Talk is just about to level up. And Fury Cutter was interesting, but it's... I don't know. Not the greatest attack either. It's very, like, there's no... They're basically what I'm... And then you had, like, a load of weak attacks, like Leech Life doing, like, 20 damage, Pin Missile doing, like, fuck all damage as well. That's not great. So, like, there were no really great bug-type attacks to speak of. Then Gen 3, oh my god. Gen 3 introduced Silver Wind and Signal Beam. Signal Beam that, like, nothing could learn except Volbeat. And Silver Wind, which was, again, only, like, 60 power. So, like, I really feel it wasn't, and I've spoken about this as well before, I really feel it wasn't until, like, Gen 4 that, like, the bug-type became, like, really viable. You had, like, some strong bug-type Pokemon, and also, like, they introduced quite a few good bug-type attacks that were very good. So, that odd signal has finally stopped. The lake should be back to normal. You're the hero! Let me thank you on behalf of all the Pokemon. You should take this. What the hell is it? HMO6 World... Oh, another fucking... Well, do you know what? Maybe we can use Raw for all of that shit. Like, we can teach Raw, Whirlpool, and Waterfall and stuff like that. You can use that to get out of battle only with the badge from Mahogany Gym. Wait a second, what did he say? He said something about what? What did he say about Whirlpool? Can I be kind, rewind? He said I can I can use that outside of battle. I thought he said I could use that to get out of a battle. I was like, what the hell are you talking about, Lance? What are they smoking over there on the Indigo Plateau? Oh my god, I didn't know that, like, Lance talked so much. I'm like, shut up. Just stand there and look pretty already. Well, look, we finished, like, part 1 of the arduous journey of the Team Rocket hideout or whatever, and we have opened up the Mahogany Gym, so I guess that I know what we're doing in the next video. Oh. But yeah, I feel like now they've kind of made some nice efforts to balance the bug type attack move pool, which is nice. So, like, Twin Needle is cool the way that it can poison. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. In the next part, we're going to take on Old Man Prash. See you then. Bye now.